versus Des Moines case, the school expanded the students' First Amendment rights by allowing them to protest and wear the armbands. You can peacefully protest in school as long as you don't disturb the education of others, and school cannot prohibit peaceful protests like wearing armbands as long as the protest is not distracting from the learning environment.
In the Texas versus Johnson case, the people's rights are expanded because it eliminates the government's power to prohibit desecration of the American flag. The citizens are guaranteed equal protection because the First Amendment covers verbal speech and physical speech, making it wrong for the government to punish someone who has destroyed the flag.
In the Schenck versus United States case, one of the first Supreme Court cases that was difficult to discern the verdict due to the First Amendment, Charles Schenck, a member of the Executive Committee of the Socialist Party in Philadelphia, oversaw a printing of more than 1,500 leaflets that urged men not to submit to the draft, saying things like, "Do not submit to intimidation," and other daunting things. Not submitting to the draft was illegal at the time, and Schenck was sent to court. At first, the judge thought that the draft may be conflicting with the 13th Amendment, seeing how being drafted could be considered as involuntary servitude. But they later unanimously decided that the First Amendment or 13th Amendment did not protect anyone who successfully obstructed or came dangerously close to obstructing the draft. So, when the country is at war, there are many rights that do not apply to military men. Now it just stops when you turn 18, you automatically have to enlist into the draft or you will go to jail. And that's not right. Frazier, a student, was suspended for a speech that used many sexual references and innuendos. He went to court because he felt like his First Amendment wasn't being given to him. So the court agreed with the school district because they say students in school do not have the same First Amendment right as adults. They limited the students' right to freedom of speech if it distracts you from the school environment, or if it has something to do that does not have anything to do with school, then you will be suspended and your First Amendment right will not be given to you as a student.
Dennis versus the United States, the government limited the rights of the people by taking away the freedom of speech and assembly. Citizens are allowed the freedom of speech and assembly as long as the subject matter does not include the plan of overthrowing the government.
That's our presentation.